So we're going to speed run this guide because I messed up and my microphone stopped working. I made a ton of footage, screwed it up. So, for Bardock, we're going to need 3 bars. Matter of fact, we'll just enable it. So, basic bread and butter combos. You can always, after any down heavy, end in 236, or 214M, which is quarter circle back medium. In the air, without using down heavy, you will not get sliding knockdown. And in this game, you need sliding knockdowns so you can follow up with moves. The reason you always instant air dash after any sliding knockdown, like so, is because if they raw level 3, I will land and block in time because I'm invincible. Because they were invincible, I missed my attack, I'm able to still block. Notice how I always hold back after an instant air dash heavy on my command list on the left. I'm always holding back before I attack. That's because I can block any invincible move, including Vegeta's DP, Dragon Punch, invincible move. So,
James, I'm playing Goku right now.
You can also get sliding knockdowns while on the ground here, as long as you're not in the air. Which means after Vanish,
I can't tab out because I'm playing Goku, but
hard
I'll
knockdown.
read your message after this game is over, or when I die.
Larry's gay. Just want to throw that one out there. Your best move is going to be Lariat. You are safe if somebody blocks it. You're plus if somebody gets hit. Which means if somebody gets hit, you can keep pressing buttons. You can do a Dragon Rush. Because they can reflect, and you can Dragon Rush them. In the corner with Bardock, you do have a special combo, as many characters do. Down light is a low, which is very important, which means you get empty jump low mix-ups or overhead. Which is not very useful, except for being covered with an assist. So, back to corner combo. What you want to do is after your down medium, your normal bread and butter, you want to do jumping medium, key blast, quarter circle forward medium. Key blast, quarter circle forward medium. I only say one jump. Very important that you only do one jump. Because you can pick up that combo very easily. It works on any character size. You can also get hard knockdowns off of it because you are grounded using what I said earlier. Quarter circle forward, back medium. Grounded will give you hard knockdown, meter gain, damage. Very useful. Now I say one jump because if you were to use a double jump, it doesn't allow the same thing. But using this, you actually can get a meterless snapback, which means you can Dragon Rush and tag them out, which is done with Dragon Rush into assist, which will tag them out. This is very important and very useful because it's one of the few characters that can do this. Elwolf is gay yet again. Hard knockdown combo, preferably ones with less hits. So for example, the corner combo will be a bit hard to do. But there you go, you can get an assist extension using Vegeta, as well as actually Goku Black. Although, it may not look like it. You have to back up just a little bit, get the super out. The reason I say it's important to back up is because sometimes it messes up. If you were to just press assist into punch, sometimes he could end up on the other side, and it'll mess up the combo. But, there you have it. You can also extend using beams, not just Vegeta. Now, one of the main reasons people use Bardock, aside from his incredible mobility, and just high damage and utility overall, broken hitboxes for auto combos, really, really good. His level 3, anywhere on the screen, after any combo at any point in time, if you land a level 3, you will get a free 50-50 mix-up. Even in the air like this. Especially in the air like this with more damage after Key Blast Lariat. Your free 50-50 starts like this. Full jump forward. down medium for low. See if I can get my meter to snap back. I was a little too far, showing it's corner only. But as you can see, I got my low. The way to do an overhead after you're level 3 is you have to do a full jump forward. Just before you hit the ground, you do an air dash light into key blast and you get a full combo. As you can see there, I was a little bit late and I pressed punch early, which means I did get a cross up had I delayed the punch a little bit. So you do get actually the potential for a cross up as well, which I won't demonstrate because I could mess it up and I don't want to take up too much time. But you can also get the cross up light. Moving on to Goku Black, very basic, straightforward character with a lot of interesting special moves that can help him out. He does not have a low 2L, which means his mix-ups are a bit harder to go into as his only low is down medium. For neutral, you will be relying on God Slicer a lot, quarter circle forward light. On hit, very good, clearly. On block, it is also safe, can be covered with Bardock's very fast assist. After down medium, it is grounded, which means you will not be jumping, so you don't have access to dive kick, which is quarter circle back. After down medium, you will always want to use God Slicer if it does not hit, or quarter circle back light, which will teleport you. On block, covered with an assist, you will get a mix-up. Also a cross-up, depending on when you air dash, or if you air dash. Easiest way to get an overhead is to not air dash, or do an air dash, empty jump low. See how I did my heavy late and didn't come out? So because of that, I was able to get my low, which isn't a fantastic mix-up because 2M is slow, but it is good and worth mentioning. A lot of corner carry with this character. But after any attack, if you use an assist, use 214L, covered with an assist to get your cross-up mix-ups, to get your high-lows, and just to get your Dragon Rush setups. That will be your go-to mix-up with this character as you do not have a low 2L. You'll be relying a lot on cross-ups. It's worth noting that after using 2-8 on hit, you can also use your teleport to follow up, not just on block. On hit, you will teleport up to them, and you can get your full combo, including the super dash you just saved, if you want to switch sides. If you don't, that's fine. So if you would like to always follow up your down heavies with 214L, which will teleport you right in front of them, or M, which will teleport you away, you always can, and you will be safe for the most part. There is a small period in which they can punish this move, so be cautious and make sure to cover with assists. 236H, which is quarter circle back heavy, will spend a bar of meter to cross up for the same mix-ups. But it is worth throwing out every once in a while to confuse your opponent and make sure you get them. Your medium God Slicer works the same way as Bardock's, except here you cannot get it at all mid-screen whatsoever. You can only get it grounded, which will give you sliding knockdown, so it is a perfect move after reflex. Now this character in the corner does have unique corner combos. The most basic one, which most people use, which is not bad, is everything the same up until the end. Key Blast, quarter circle forward medium. Only works in the corner, on the corner. Will not work anywhere else mid-screen, will not even hit mid-screen. There is a different version of this combo which does do a little bit more damage with a little bit more meter gain. The way that works is I'm using this move, which is your Key Blast button in the corner, to get a super dash, because I get that extra hit. And Key Blast into your medium dive kick will work in the corner and combo. It just so happens medium dive kick in the corner, counts as you landing because you landed off their chest and jumped off. So, you still have an extra jump that you can use after this. Instead of just ending the combo there, it will give you a third jump, which means you can dash forward, light, and end with the hard knockdown setup. You can also get extensions using Vegeta for double level 1s. Right there I actually delayed it too much, but I did land God Slicer, and you can do a second super after that, including level 3. It is very tricky to land, but it's possible. The block strings are very basic. I've already shown some of them. There is a gap there so they can reflect. So you want to be ready for falling super dashes. Always stay mixing up. Better to exit after any block string using 214M, quarter circle back M, because it will teleport you away from them, and they will have to chase you down. If you don't want to just end in blocks, God Slicer and block, or you can God Slicer into vanish. Quarter circle forward S, full screen beam. Quarter circle back S calls in Zamasu for a slower beam, but provides a grab mix-up that you can fit into block strings like so. If you think someone is going to be expecting your Kamehameha so you're safe, you can throw this one out instead. Not a fantastic mix-up, but it's there to catch people off guard. One of my favorite character out of the three, Super Saiyan Vegeta. He's very versatile but very basic. He can be used to create pseudo 50-50s on each press of 236L, which will be his main move for mix-ups. 236M is also usable and will always side switch to get you out of the corner, so you can use that during block strings to switch around and get them closer to the corner. Common misconception. This move, awful. Do not use it. The only time you'll be using that move is after a 2H. If they block or you... That's it. If they block your down heavy, you will be using this move because they can't down heavy you back. They will just get hit by ki blasts. So, this character can be used point and anchor. This character, not a great anchor as he doesn't have any solo mix-ups that aren't dangerous and can be hit through. Very dangerous playing this character because he doesn't have a lot of openings other than just using Kamehameha to end combos and Kamehameha grab. This character, on point, gets a safe, invincible move using both assists, which is very useful if you have him point. Basic block string ending in 236L, but as this move keeps you in the air, you can do an air dash forward to keep mixing up using any assist. For 2 overheads if you use light, I mistimed the assist so it wasn't true. Or setting up an empty jump low, which makes this character so strong. Right there I did not hit him with an overhead, but it looks like I was going to. With Bardock, you cannot make this a true block string, meaning they can reflect you after this. But it is good to throw out. That was a little bit tricky because 2L is the same in the air as dive kick. So you do need to be wary of your timing. That time, that was an overhead. You can also set up your overhead dragon rushes, your landing dragon rushes after Bardock assist or beam assist. It's a very good character. That's about all for this character. You want to play more defensively with this character, as his key blasts are very good, long range, and if somebody super dashes at you, you can use 2-1-4 to hit them out of the air, as you are invincible in the air as well as on the ground using medium. As for super unique corner combos, he has two, similar to Goku Black. You'll be using the basic one, Key Blast into 2-1-4M, which does give you the setup in the corner. Mid-screen, this move will not give you your setup. You'll be put all the way across the screen and you can't chase him down by the time he can recover. But in the corner, you can get your sliding knockdown, which you need. The other corner combo, instead of 2M, like the normal combos you will be doing, will actually start with either just 2M into 236M, or 5M, 2M, 236M. What you will be doing here is two things. There's a meterless version and one that causes sliding knockdown for meter. I prefer meterless, which works on any character, but small characters such as Gotenks can just run under you if they really know what they're doing. So it's worth thinking about, but odds are they're not going to. This will have 5M, 2M, 236M. Now when he is on the wall, you will wait for him to get close enough and do 2M, 5H. See, I was too early there. I need to wait for him to get to the ground. And then you can do super dash. If this is too hard, 2M is too hard to pick up, for example, you can always just do the 5H super dash. And you can end it using Key Blast into 2-1-4H for a meter, or, like the way I was saying, right here is the important part. Notice on my control to the left, I did the ender, but after ending the combo, I did down heavy, air down heavy. This is Vegeta exclusive. Some characters can do this with different moves. For Vegeta, it is down heavy. Now, as I land, as I put the bot on guard all, I will do lights while I'm falling.
Goku.
This will cause him to fall down, and I will get my pressure. On hit, I can combo off using my assists as I'm landing down. Notice how I was able to combo there. On hit, if I just press lights instead of mediums, which is preferable, you can do the see right here? Nothing. No setup. But if I use this, I'm able to get this setup every time and pick it up using Bardock assist or my beam and get this corner combo. Depends on how you start it. This does do more damage, gives you more meter. It's very useful. I would recommend using this one if you can, and then you can always end it like this for sliding knockdown into supers.